Hello everybody, welcome to the Blue Stand. So today is 2nd of August and from 6th of August Premier League 22-23 season will start. So less than a week left. So I thought why not discuss and rate Chelsea's summer transfer window. I know that the summer transfer window will close on 1st of September, but I don't think any major club will go for a signing if the season starts. Maybe they will sign Cucurella before the start of the season, but not when the season starts, because most of the teams want their team to be settled before the season starts. Out of 10, I will rate this transfer window 2 out of 10. And if you ask me to describe the Chelsea's transfer window in just 2 words, I would say Barca hijack. But before I explain it to you, let me first discuss about what Chelsea needed before the transfer window started. 2 centre backs, 1 striker, 1 left wing back, 1 right wing back, and 1 defensive midfielder and 1 winger who could play as an inside forward. And we have got only 2 out of 7 of these players. That is Koulibaly in the form of centre back, 1 centre back, that is Raheem Sterling as a winger, and rest of the positions are completely empty. We don't know who will score the goals. There is no backup for Reece James and Ben Chilwell, and I don't know what will happen if Reece James or Ben Chilwell or both of them gets injured. Who will play in their positions? Because that was the same case that happened last season when Ben Chilwell and Reece James got injured. There was no one to play in those positions, and we derailed from the title race. We were on the top of the Premier League table, and then we came down, and we had a decent season, I would say, because the expectation was too high. So finishing third was actually a decent and average season, I would say. And there are also questions about how will Chelsea handle the post World Cup situation, because we need more depth in our squad, and there is actually no depth. Chelsea are trying to pursue Marc Cucurella, who can play as a left centre back and also as left wing back as backup to Chilwell. And the most important question, that who will score the goals. Havertz was not very impressive in the pre-season. In fact, Chelsea had the worst pre-season among all the major Premier League teams, getting belted against Arsenal, and was even lost to a club that is very much younger, that is Club America, in penalties. Although we have in midfield we have some kind of solution, because we have Gallagher. I think he will have a great season if he starts, and I can see him playing a lot of game even as a substitute. Now let's come back to Barca hijack. I don't know who said, maybe Pep or Mourinho, that when there are clubs like Barcelona, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich in the transfer window, you need money. You need a hell lot of money to buy players, and that's what happened, because we had money, but we lacked in a proper negotiation. We lacked a pro as Marina Granovskaya, because Todd Bowley is handling everything, and I know he is giving his best, because he is backing the manager. He is going after the players that Tuchel wants. But is that enough? Because since we did not have a proper director of football, we suffered in closing the deals, and that led to Rafinha and Koundé situation. And every Chelsea fan is frustrated, including me, with Barcelona's. But Barcelona should not be blamed. The situation is to be blamed. Actually, no one is to be blamed, because Todd Bowley is new, and the time he took over was a summer transfer window. So he had hardly any time to learn and sort things out. Now let's talk about our only 2 major signings. I don't consider Gabriel Solina as our major signing, because he will be on loan to Chicago Fires. Now let's talk about Sterling. I personally found him great, especially in the game against Udinese. He was adding a bit of creativity in the forward, which we desperately needed in our team, and I think that will be good. But the only issue with him is his finishing. It was the same in Man City, and I have seen the same thing happening with Chelsea in the preseason. In fact, the goal he scored against Udinese was actually a goalkeeping error. It was not something good, but he was actually creating very good chances. And I am also very interested to see how Kante plays, because I also found him very interesting. In the only game he started, he scored a goal. The next signing is Koulibaly. I think he is not much tested in the preseason, and Of course, it's a pre-season, players don't get tested, but I think he will be a good signing for Chelsea, if not great. And I think he's a perfect Rudiger replacement. And I'm really interested to see him how he evolves and plays in the Premier League, because I think he's perfectly suited for Premier League. He is a great defender and a mind blowing in concentration level. And in fact, if you remember the tackle on the first half maybe of the Udinese game, that was a clean and beautiful tackle. Now let's talk about the outgoings. So Chelsea is trying to offload Kepa and Warner. So Chelsea are trying to give Kepa on a deal to Brighton for Mark Cucurella, because Manchester City is adamant for 40 million. They are not interested in increasing their bid, and Chelsea are trying their best to sign him. Now Kepa wants to leave Chelsea because he wants more game time, and Napoli wants Kepa. Napoli are very much interested. They want him as David Ospina replacement. Warner also wants to leave, and RB Leipzig is pushing hard to sign him, even more than Juventus. And Chelsea also wants to let him go, and I think they will go maybe even after the season starts. And the next two players about which I want to talk about, whom I actually want them to leave on a loan, are Captain America Christian Pulisic and Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Frankly speaking, I don't see them fitting in Tuchel's system. I think they are surplus. Even Tuchel seemed not to be very much impressed with Ruben Loftus-Cheek. If you remember about the FA Cup final match, he came and then he went. Even Tuchel substituted him as soon as he came in the extra time, and then he was substituted back, and Barkley was brought in. And even in the Premier League matches, Ruben Loftus-Cheek has not impressed Tuchel at all. He was not very great, and he missed the ball. So that's for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and don't forget to share your comments below. Thanks for watching. Bye.